different does this year feel for you than being here last year, as far as being ready and knowing what to expect and all that?
Yeah, absolutely. I think the biggest change, I had a similar situation in high school. My sophomore year, we didn't have the best year. Team was kind of separated just as a whole as people, but this year is very different. And like the next year, my junior year of senior year or junior year of high school, we were very close and connected as a class. And I kind of get that same exact feeling that we are more connected as people. And just going around the facilities and saying what's up to everybody and everybody being on the same page and equally as nice to each other is just huge for morale. Just being able to go into practice and playing with guys that you actually like and everybody likes each other and plays for each other is just a huge difference as a team. Just being able to go out there and play for each other, I think that makes the big jump.
What did you learn last year, in your position, and how have you carried that into this year?
I think the biggest thing I learned is just being able to overcome the moment, and I always tell myself, like, I know I have the ability to do it, just really clearing the doubt and being able to go out there and swing freely and just enjoy football.
How have you worked with Seamus McIntyre, obviously one of the best kicking recruits in the country? How have you taken him under your wing?
Yeah, I think he is transitioning. He needs, like, going to college, you have to learn how to be a kicker. Because in high school, you're a football player on the football team, but learning and actually, like, only being a kicker is the biggest jump, and just being able to, like, fit in that role. Because at practice, I mean, all we do is kick. You got to learn to really fit in that position. Because he played multiple. He played tight end, all that stuff in high school. But now, like, you really got to lock in and be a kicker. So I'm kind of just teaching him how to control that and being able to handle frustration in practice and ebbs and flows and stuff like that.
Obviously, for kicking, it's the small things that matter. This year, you have a new holder and a new snapper. How has that worked out? How has the partnership grown with those guys?
Yeah, I think it's amazing because we worked together all spring, which was good, just to build that connection. At the start, obviously, we don't really have a connection, so it was rough at the start, but just being able to hang out with each other outside of football and building that connection, because the best holder I ever had in my life was my best friend. So being able to build that connection outside of football and just being boys with each other helps a lot, just because you have trust in each other.
So at the end of practice today, Top Gun blaring on the speakers, everybody kind of crowds around. How accurate is that in kind of fostering like a game environment? Does that feel similar, or is that something that you're going to use in the future?
I don't think anything can compare to a game, personally. Just, it really doesn't matter. It could be like water sprayed at me, pool noodles hitting me, everybody screaming in my ear. I don't think anything matches that, just because it's a game, it's different. Like it's at the end of the day, it's still practice regardless of how much pressure it is. So you can't really compare it, but I think that's probably the closest thing I can get. Just knowing that literally all eyes are on me in that tunnel, you really can't escape it.
Obviously last year, not the best season, but for you personally, you broke a couple UMass program records. What are the goals this season for you heading into your second year with the program?
I think the program's on a big come up, so I really just want to contribute. If the team's on an uprising, I want to do the same. If we score a touchdown, I want to get extra point. If we get on the field, I want to hit field goals. So I don't really have any like specific personal goals. I just want to be able to contribute and build the team up as a whole and just do my part.
Physically, has your range grown at all in the off season?
Yeah, so from last year, I'm down a little bit in weight, which has helped a lot with my speed and everything. So my leg speed has gotten a lot faster, just because losing a couple pounds does help with that. So my range I feel more comfortable being able to hit longer kicks with a little bit less effort, just because the leg's feeling a little bit faster. So I think it's about the same. It's just easier to go back a little further.
What did you learn kicking in the MAC last year? Different stadiums,
Yeah.
different turfs, different weather conditions, and was it tougher than you thought, easier than you thought, easy to adjust and all that?
I would say it just kind of set me back to high school, playing in Ohio, playing in November, snowy games, just terrible weather. It's about the same. I mean, I think the MAC's probably one of the hardest conferences to kick in, because we're not in the West Coast. We're not in sunshine and 80 degrees every day. In November, it's 30 degrees and snowing. It's obviously going to be difficult, but I think just knowing that it's going to be hard, like now, it's easier for me to prepare. And just, it's always windy here, so you're always facing factors. So when stuff pops up, you're really not that surprised.